Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Murray. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
That makes no sense. You got to understand your situations. You're in a goal-to-go situation, and instead you're dancing around, and instead of staying at least where you were, you end up losing yards for your team.
On it. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A big chunk of real estate covered on the scramble, but it will be third and goal. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for fourth down. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it. You work at it, but I don't care how much you prepare. It is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
Big hold of the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson being chased out left. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on first down, dancing to his left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They go play action with Jackson, forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Ravens have got it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Sliding out of the pocket. First down and more for Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Jackson now out to his left. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead,
fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill under pressure, and they got to him again. Josh Bynes. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Chuck Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his... And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is... Incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They can't ask for much more than this. They've got it 1st and goal from the 5. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional, That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A huge loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Wow, you're in a goal-to-go situation. Where is he going? I get trying to make a play, but at some point, man, you've just got to go down.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. They'll run for it. This is Murray. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Latavius Murray, 56 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you just look and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to it, and that's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Now here's Johnson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 20. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Nashville. Johnson now returning. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Tannehill on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill rolling. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
This came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Sliding out of the pocket. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And it's a fake here. Switches. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
I'm coming back.
Justin Madubuike able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
To try again after the sack. Tannehill. And some room to run now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket.
Pressure, they got him again.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. From the 50, it's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 50 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Boy, A.J. Brown, one of the best in the NFL with the ball in his hands, and there's another example why.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
Tannehill going to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. The ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They'll roll him out right. First down and more for And a loose football. But that might be Titan football. It is. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. 6-0 our score after one. He'll buy some time right. Chuck Clark in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneous. And the pressure gets to him again. Justin Houston able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Now Tannehill. Man open. That's Chester Rogers. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill, rolling to his right, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And down to the 28-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. On the move to it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. On 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Now it's Jackson. Steps away. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the two-point conversion, and now they have an 8-6 lead. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
He's got the first down here inside the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan Tannehill taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What
maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. That's going to be a 100. Three-yard